We shall yet again be confronting a story that refuses to fade away anytime soon. The continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, and the mounting pressure on the federal government to release him. From the streets of Abuja to the corridors of power, the calls are growing louder, with thousands of protesters yesterday marching on the streets of Abuja demanding justice and freedom for Nnamdi Kanu. Well, joining us for this discussion is legal counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Mr. Maxwell Okpara, who joins us this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Okpara, for making it here to speak with us. Yesterday was a moment, or a big moment, especially for you and others who actually marched the streets calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But it seems like it didn't go either way. It didn't benefit the movement. What would you tag yesterday as? Would you say you made a statement, or would you say the federal government shut its ears again, not listening to your calls?
The message was passed yesterday very, very well across the whole world. Here in America, here in Canada, here in Asia, here in UK, here in Europe, and here in Africa and Nigeria, to be precise. The message is very simple. We are saying it and we continue to say it. The APC-led government, from Buhari down to this present government, hate Igbos with a passion. They discriminate against the Igbos and they discriminate against Nnamdi Kanu. Against Section 42 of the 1999 Constitution, which said that you don't discriminate any citizens of Nigeria as a result of, one, his public political opinion; two, as a result of his sex; it says, three, because of his tribe, color, or anything. You don't discriminate.
Mr. Okpara, I think we have a little network issue there. Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot hear you clearly. Hopefully, you can reconnect with us and let's conclude this conversation. Anyway, we do have footages of Mr. Okpara alongside Shore there during the protests yesterday, where they were calling on the release of Nnamdi Kanu again. Different areas, districts there in the Federal Capital Territory. But let's see, are you there, sir? Can you hear us, Mr. Okpara?
Yes, I'm here, I'm back.
All right, please go ahead.
Yes,
you were trying to wrap up your
you.
conversation. Please go ahead.
Sorry, there was a call that came in.
No problem.
The point I'm trying to make is that the APC-led government hates the Igbos with passion. Now, what do I mean? Nnamdi Kanu exercised his fundamental right of agitation under the various human rights legislation, both local and international. And you arrested him for that. And you also arrested him in court. And he was on bail, only for you to use Operation Python guns to attack his house and kill several persons there, which made him to run away, to run for his dear life. And he deposed an affidavit to the court, explained to the court what made him to run away. That if he is the security guaranteed, he will come back to face the trial, because there is no charge against him, which everybody knows. Since then, 5 different courts, 6 different courts, 3 international courts, 3 local courts has given judgment in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. One of the courts awarded 1 billion naira in favor of Nnamdi Kanu against the federal government of Nigeria for violating his right. Another court also awarded 500 million naira against the same Nigerian government, and for his release, they refused. Court of Appeal, I'm not talking about customary court or area court. Court of Appeal sat and unanimously gave judgment that this man never committed anything. You should release him forthwith. Federal government refused. Now, Kenya court dealt with Nigerian government and the Kenya court for act of criminality, and they awarded cost in favor of Nnamdi Kanu against Kenya court. And the United Nations Human Rights Commission came up with their own judgment and said this man never committed anything that federal government should release him. They refused. Now, what did you see? All these judgments is before the table of the government. Government said, no, we will not obey what court said. Now, court now gave judgment, and they said some certain persons committed crime. This one committed murder, he should die than hanging. This one committed out of carry the drug, he should go live jail. Now, federal government said, no, he granted all those ones pardon and amnesty because they are from another tribe in this country. Now, the federal government also, the president, directed the police and the army to go and negotiate and discuss with bandits in a very, before a very eye. The discussion was going on. They carried their arms and ammunition there in the meeting, sitting with our uniform men, discussing because they are from another tribe. But simply because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo, he said no. And someone is telling me the matter is in court. Why not allow matter to go to court? How are you talking about court? That if court gave judgment, they will not obey, and they are talking about court. I don't know whether you're getting what you are saying. So now, there's one other activist. So they said, does it mean that nobody from Igbo that can, at least if not united, protest, let the world hear our voice? Nobody came. He decided to take it upon himself. He's not an Igbo, he's not a member of IPOB, he's not nothing related with President and the guy. He called for protest. Only for the government to went to court. And the court said, no, you cannot stop people from protesting. They said they don't want people to come towards the central area. According to what I heard, even as I'm talking to Central Television, you don't have a copy of that court order. Nobody serves us court order. You don't know anything about it. They said, okay. They stopped us. They said that some people should not come towards us from Fountain Square. Some people are in front of Transcorp protesting. You came and they shot threw tear gas on them and arrested them. They left to that place and went to Otako. You came there, you throw tear gas in a plaza where the protesters front. You throw tear gas inside that place. People suffocated. Is that the country you call Nigeria? Who is dividing Nigeria? The person that is dividing Nigeria is not the government.
Because of time constraints, we would like to come in at this point. Thank you so much, Mr. Okpara, for your submission. Because of time constraints, we're trying to get as much as we can in the little time with you. I want to read a tweet here from the Special Advisor to Mr. President on information and strategy, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, and I believe this also concerns you because you are a legal practitioner. You were part of a protest yesterday, so I'd like to know what you think. Mr. Onanuga says, I spotted our lawyer, Ejimako, one of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers, among the small group of protesters mobilized in Abuja by Showore. I wonder what Mr. Ejimako was thinking when he decided to join this shambolic protest. As a lawyer, he should be aware of the principle of sub judice, particularly in relation to the ongoing treason case before the courts. The prosecution has concluded its case, and it's now incumbent upon Mr. Ejimako and the other lawyers to mount a strong defense for Kanu. Rather than focusing on preparing a strong case, Mr. Ejimako has resorted to extrajudicial tactics, joining career anarchists to influence the process. So what do you make of this statement, Bob? Because you are part of Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, you're a legal practitioner, and you also took part in yesterday's protest. He said your actions questions his adherence to professional ethics. Legal authorities should consider appropriate sanctions for the unethical conduct of the bearded lawyer. And you also happen to be bearded. But that aside, what do you make of this statement by Mr. Bayo Onanuga, posted on his X account yesterday, calling on the ethics of your profession, knowing that there's a case in court?
Anyway, I thought that we have a serious matter to discuss this morning. That's why I decided to suspend what I'm doing to respond to this thing. As a matter of fact, Central Television is one of the television stations that whenever they come, I answer them because of what we stand for. Please, before you read anything in the studio, please watch the person who is writing it and what is writing. I have PhD in law. I am a researcher. I have written a lot of books. I have an honor. I don't respond to trash. I don't respond to Google write-off. I don't do that. Somebody just writes something that he wanted to read in national television. He did not write any single law. I told you that Nigerian government is discriminated against the Igbos. I started section 42 of the Constitution. I told you that I have the right to protest. I started section 36, section 39, section 40 of the Constitution. And it's all the right trash. Something that is not even qualified to be written by the worst scout in Nigeria. And they're doing it in national television. Please, if you have some other place to ask me, not a Google write-up. How can somebody look at the kind of talents they are recruiting as the aide of a government? You read something that you tweet, somebody, the mouth of the president. You know that when the president is talking, Nigerians are talking. You know that when the president is moving, Nigeria is moving. When what is his name? Omanogabi, Bayo, what? I don't know that his name. When he is talking on behalf of my president. I'm talking about president that is representing Maxwell Okpara. Look at the trash. If somebody is the head of the president, you did not even ask somebody to guide you. We are saying that a lawyer who is exercising his fundamental right, the lawyer cannot exercise his fundamental right of movement, right of expressing opinion, right of fundamental right, cannot exercise it because of his profession. We have the Constitution tell you that any legislation, any act of national assembly, any law that is inconsistent with any provision of the Constitution, that particular law remains in affairs. Now, what stops you from writing to Local Partition Disciplinary Committee that a lawyer protested? Now, my mentor, I participated in a lot of protests with my mentor. I participated in a lot of protests with Femi Falana. I participated in a lot of protests with who is who, the local profession. The NBA did protest. The NBA have protested. And we are now writing trash and wanting to respond. Please go to another, don't respond to Google write-up. Go to another question. Let us discuss something that will benefit Nigeria.
Okay, I mean, as we wrap up this conversation, just a final take. Can you share with us what's the way forward now?
No, what is that? Protest is a right of everybody. Allow people to protest. When people protest, they are helping you. There are all these jobless and talents that are testing around the villa. Someone like jobless people, someone like Omanga. These are the people that are making this government unpopular. The people that are making government of the president popular is the protesters, the critics, listen, my dear brother, I have participated in a lot of protests with the president. Occupy Nigeria now, we occupy Nigeria now with the president, this current president, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. So you cannot stop people from, we are a process of protest. Protest is one of the tenets of democracy. Anytime you show people from protesting, there is no democracy. Anytime you show people from criticizing the government, there will be no democracy. So please allow people to protest. When people protest, they are helping your government. That is the much I can say. Allow people to protest. When people protest, they are helping your government. Allow people to criticize their government. Allow people to aid their opinion. Allow people to voice out. When they voice out to criticize their government, they are making their government popular.
All right, Mr. Maxwell Okpara.
Please, anytime anybody is sending something for you to read in the studio, take it very well. It will make people to take their distance. Not when somebody, after drinking a Google, you would ask something to ask someone.
Well, Mr. Okpara, we cannot state if the person had taken any form of alcoholic liquor. But thank you so much. Thanks for your time. And just to mention again, this is a tweet that we had talked about from the SSA to the president, Mr. Bayo Onanuga. And there you could see it's the direct tweet from him. And as a journalist himself, a foremost one, he did mention all of what we had asked you, what being had asked you. But we want to thank you so much. We look forward to speak with you again, and we also look forward to hear what the way forward is, especially from the judiciary. Thank you for your time, and do have a blessed day ahead.
Thank you very much.